What is a half? So first of all work out what a half is, let's start with one whole. Here is one whole bar, let's label it as such. Now if we want to know what a half is, we need to split that into two parts. And a half is created when a whole is split into two equal parts, shown here above with the purple line. Each one of the parts that is now left is called a half. So in this whole shape here, there are two equal halves. This image represented on the side with 1/2 is actually what we call a vulgar fraction. It's written as a vulgar fraction. Now I'd like to look at how we convert that into a decimal number. Okay. We keep the digits the same, the 2 and the 1, and what we're doing is we're taking that one whole that we talked about from before and dividing it by 2, so dividing it into those two equal parts. To be able to do that, first of all, we look at the number of groups of 2 there are in 1, and we know that there are 0, so we've written the 0 at the top. We could finish here, but that doesn't help us. We want to work out what the decimal number is, so therefore we're going to need to add that decimal point and adding that 0 on the end. As we know with all numbers, there is an invisible decimal and an invisible 0 that will carry on forever. So we've written those in, and then obviously we need them at the top. Now we regroup, so we now have 10/10. How many groups of 2 are there in 10/10? There are 5, which is why 1/2 is equal to 0.5.